So here we have the Marconi CM-11 set up in the garage. It's powered up. I've just been doing a little bit more work on the transmitter, and it powered up first time this afternoon, which is good. So perhaps it was a dirty relay contact that was causing the problems before. I've also put another little power SWR meter on there instead of the one I was using. I don't know which to believe. Maybe this is the better one, I don't know. I think the other one actually needs a 12 volt supply to it to switch the dummy load in. Anyway, that's irrelevant. So today I'm switching on to CW. I've actually got a radio working in the background, different radio tuned to the same frequency. And when this is what I'm using as a key. So you can hear when I switched it on, you can hear the relays click in, and you can see the power on the meter there. So I'm now getting more power. It's actually around about 25 watts feeding into a resistor dummy load over there. And the SWR on that is not too bad. It's not brilliant, but it's not bad. So that's the reverse power. That's the forward power. And this is supposed to be a power measurement on the 100 watt scale, so it's reading about 25 watts on there, so 10 times the top scale. We're actually getting around about 140 milliamps cathode current on the 813 output tube. This is on CW, so we should be getting 100 watts on CW, so we're only getting about a quarter of its rated power. And I tried tuning it up several times according to the manual. So I think there might be a problem with this ATU unit. I'll show you when I tune the PA. It tunes quite nicely, and that peak on the output power corresponds with the dip on the output tube cathode current. You can see it dip in there. So that's the PA tune control. The coupling's at maximum, and that doesn't really increase it, it just reduces it from there onwards. And then the antenna tune I've got it tuned to about 7 megahertz. So antenna tune is this control here, and that's switched to range 11 on here, I think it is. So the best match is on range 11. Anyway, I think there might be an issue with this ATU. Okay, so I'll just that's on CW. So if I then switch it to modulated carrier wave, which is MCW, it puts a kilohertz tone onto the signal, and the output power should be 30 watts. So that's the signal you can hear on the 1 kilohertz tone. You can hear on the receiver at the far end of the garage here. And the output power is now about 11 watts. So it's reduced it by about a half, or maybe a bit more than half. And on phone, it reduces it more. I haven't got any. It's about 6 watts output on the phone position, according to this little power meter here. So how accurate that is, I don't know. But on CW, the dummy load, this resistor gets really hot, too hot to touch actually, which would indicate to me it's probably dissipating at least 25 watts, maybe a bit more. So perhaps this is not that accurate. So anyway, there we go. It's the transmitter's now working. The receiver, it's switched on separately to the transmitter. And just got it working on a little speaker at the top there. You can hear the noise from the receiver. And there's a transmit receive relay actually in the ATU, which is working. So there we go. I should really get a key. I have got a Morse key somewhere, I just can't find it. Anyway, there we go. CM-11. The power supply is over there on the other bench. You can actually see the mercury rectifiers lit up in there, just through the grill slightly there. So anyway, the owner's going to bring another ATU down and also some patch cables, so I can have another look at the transmitter, just to make sure it is working properly. But I've been through it a couple of times now, and I'm pretty convinced that all the components that need changing have been changed, and the switches and relays are all clean. So I don't know if there's anything else we can do with that. The tubes are not 100%, but they're not bad. I can't test the 813 tubes, so the owner's bringing another 813 tube down as well, so we can try that. There we go, Marconi CM-11.